Glenn, in the space of what, 20, 25 minutes, you've gone from, I've laid down a marker here to, I might go another tournament.
Exactly how I felt, Dan. I was like, was it 65 he had? And I seen him hit a bullseye. I don't know what he hit after that, but I was thinking, just be nice, 4-0, get off. I felt good. But I think that game is really good for me. I mean, I had everything. I had good darts, and I felt really tense at the end, which I'll probably need, and I feel like I'm back.
Well, that was going to be my next question, because as edgy as it did get towards the end, the signs were probably as good as we've seen since you won the Premier League.
Yeah, I feel fit, I feel strong, I've just lost an awful lot of confidence, and sometimes you can play yourself into a little bit of confidence, and that's what I was thinking up there. I mean, he's a terrific player. I mean, I think for 2 or 3 sets I was like, where are you? Come on. I knew he was going to come at me. But I did what I do best. At 62, I could hear Wayne Mardle, I could hear Mark Webster saying, this is what Glenn does best. And that double 16 to go in it's a big dart for me.
After your opening game at the Winmau World Championship, you said, I'm missing something. I've got to do something. What have you done to get back to that?
Do there's a couple of people who are helping me. And one of them's one of the best snooker players in the world. My mental state against Diogo was terrible. And what's my strength? My strength is maybe a 3-dart finish on 62 with 3 each, and also I'm really good here. And I was weak. I was embarrassed. Leaving darts in the board. It wasn't the prettiest of 11 days going home, because I wish I could sit here now like a lot of dart players have said, and I wish I could bring my practice darts to the board, because my practice darts have been poor. It's a bit of a TV show. It'll be all right in the night. That's what I've probably relied on, and I need that fight inside of me, and just good people behind me. Really good people.
Spill the beans. Who has it? Mark Selby?
Yeah.
How has he helped?
Just words. I think he's working with somebody, and whether he's been cut and pasting a little bit what Steve's sending in, but it's just about positivity. It's been about aggression. It's been about happy. I think his last words to me was, don't show any emotion, Glenn. And that's exactly what I did against Diogo. I mean, if I was a poker player, you know exactly what I had. I went home that night after a 3-0 win, and like I said, I was a little bit embarrassed, and good people. There's others as well. I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed a bit.
You come into this year's Winmau World Championship as the Premier League champion. You've climbed your mountain, in your own words. And yet you also feel that nobody's really paying attention to little old Duzzer in this tournament compared to last year. So
picture this. I'm sat at home with all the, the diamonds and everything, the fireplace, the score. And, I was on TV the night before on the betting, 28-1. Glen Durrant's about 6th or 7th. The night starts, they go to the betting. I was like, oh God, which photo are they using? I'm not even there. So I've played Diogo, I've beat him. And I was like, that embarrassed smile to my daughter, to my wife. People aren't believing in me. And I believe in me. And that was a big fire. The big right in the belly, that one. I was like, I'm the forgotten man. People have messaged me that, I don't know what this word means, but on the betting something, I'm like 56-1. Nobody's interested in me this year. I went for interviews. Who did I play that? Lisa had 7. I was on the Lisa Ashton night. I got 1. Last year, I was doing 7 or 8. People were saying Glen Durrant's the outsider. He's had a fantastic year. It's only like 2 months ago I was Premier League champion. And now,
hang on. Which do you want then, Glenn? Do you want people making a fuss off you, or do you want to fly under the radar?
Oh, under the radar. I'm loving it. I'm loving it because I want to prove a point. I'm quite enjoying the fact that when I'm not seeing my name in the betting, when I'm going upstairs, I've got any interviews tonight. No. RTL want to do something about Mac Elkin. Stuff Mac Elkin. What about me? And I'm feeling good. That's a good win for me. I can't wait for Dirk now.
You could prove a few points over the next few days. Well played tonight.
Thank you.
Glenn, again, congratulations. Just going off obviously what you said there to Dan. Is that the best you felt since COVID? Obviously, because you went into the slam and the players and everything like that, and you weren't yourself on stage. But tonight, that looked as if it was you again? Did it feel like you on there?
I'm looking at a few statos here, and I'm the biggest statistician of them all. And I remember averaging 118 in the autumn series against Simon Whitlock and losing. I was 4-0 up and lost the game, and I haven't threw a good dart since. I won the Premier League, and I didn't play, you're beating Gary Anderson with an 87 average is not what you want. I felt okay against Nathan Aspinall, but you don't want to win Premier Leagues with an 87 and 92 average. I then get COVID quite quickly after that. I go to the Winter Series way too quick. I should have got that negative test and then went, I'm not coming to the Winter Series, Mark. I'll be there for the Grand Slam. I went there and I was losing to Daniel Larson, Jan Decker. I can beat them, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't fit. I was exhausted. That's the best I felt for 2 months.
Was there ever a concern after the Diogo game as well, where you didn't play well, that perhaps you'd never get that feeling back again?
Oh, mate, that's the best question. That's a great question. I was so scared. I was so scared that I've got 5 more years in the PDC, and I was thinking, hang on. It's great being in the top 16. I love Kim Hybrid's interview. You're mollycoddled when you're in the top 16 because you get an invite to the slams, the match plays, the UK Open. I thought it was a great interview by him, and I was thinking, oh my God, is this it? I'm not 30-year-old like some of them where they're going to come back. I'm 50-year-old now. I'm thinking, is that it? This is the first time my form's gone. So I like that question, and tonight I proved to myself that I'm still here. I'm in the last 16 of the biggest competition in the world, and someone's going to have to play well to beat me.
Speaking of that last 16, Dirk's a man that's very much coming to form, but he likes to get on with it. Do you think again that your pace has been talked around a lot tonight on social media?
That's it.
But do you think that's going to suit you more than it is him?
I don't want to be slow. I'd love to come up, because sometimes I think my best dart is when I'm playing quicker, because my timing's good. That's disappointing to hear that. I know that people focus on this pace. I play. I don't cheat. I don't do games. How I throw tonight is the way I threw in the BDO in 2017, 16, 15. I wish I was Michael Smith. I wish I could just fling them under my. But I am what I am. I've played Dirk about 4 or 5 times this year. And I like Dirk. I think he's a good guy, and I can't wait for that match.
Last year, you said it would be a relief to win a PDC title, I think was your word. Now it's done. Would this just be the icing on the cake? And if you were to win this, would you ever consider retiring?
Yeah. Oh God, I was laid watching about 3 o'clock today, and Laura Woods is interviewing me, and I've just beaten Gerwyn Price in the final. Yeah, I think I would. I think I might do a lap of honour and have a year on the circuit, but I don't think I'd be a 2-time PDC champion, 3-time. I think if I won the PDC World Championship, it would be 1 time only. I'm a 3-time Lakeside champion, and I want to be a 1-time world champion. And I've took some stick over that, but that's the way I feel. I've come to the PDC, and it's different gravy. It's the competition is immense.
Glenn, pleasure as always, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Glenn, can you take positives from the lack of form maybe you've shown over the last few months, that you've come back today and you've really smashed it out of the way?
Yeah, I feel great. I feel fantastic. I want to get on the practice board. I've brought one of them dart mates, whatever you call them, on my dartboard, and I've been trying so hard, but my practice hasn't gone well. I had maybe a session on the 23rd, and I went downstairs, and I went, Susan, I'm back. She was like, oh, thank God, and then I'd go up there on Christmas Eve and 5, and I was quite poor, so, I'm that kind of person where I need to be on the stage and in battle, and I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed to pieces.
Does playing like that give you motivation to want to practice more?
Yeah, I practice hard. Yeah. I'm not hard. It's just my practice darts haven't been great. I started messing about with flights. That was getting in my head, and I was thinking, have I done the right thing? Blah, 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 blah. And it takes a game like that just to remind myself I can average 100. I know I went down to about 95, 96, but I still think there's one chapter in the Dozer darting destiny.
Oh, brilliant. Cheers
Thank
for your
you.
time, man.